Okay. If you clicked on the annotation and you are now watching this video, it means you wanted more instruction on how to make the paperclip tab to make your hidden blade pop out. Really, there's no technique that I use for making this. Really, all I can do is tell you what your end product should do, and then really, I mean, you just have to bend it and make it work. So this is actually part of my Altair cosplay. It's his bracer with my hidden blade. And one of the comments on the other video was they were gonna make one and make it longer and paint it and make it sharp. And this one is painted, even though some of the paint is coming off. It needs a fresh one because I used neon orange duct tape when I made it. I wasn't really thinking, but you know, it's okay. And then I didn't make it sharp, but I did snip it a little bit to give it more of a defined point, even though it's still flat. But you know, I made it flat because it still needs to be able to hook onto the tab, and if I make a point, it's just gonna like flop over and it's just not gonna work. So I kept mine flat just for making it work. And then I stuck some pins down the end so that it wouldn't. You need help on your paperclip, is what I'm guessing. So let's make a paperclip right now. And I'll show you how to do it. Really all I can say is that have a pair of pliers, or whatever the heck these are. I am not knowledgeable in the world of tools. Get some of these. I have a small paper clip. I just happen to have a box of paper clips. But if you want to use a colored one or a bigger one, it does not matter as long as... It doesn't even have to be a paper clip, but you know, I'm using it because I want to. Okay, so let's give you a close-up of what the paper clip on mine looks like. Let's see if I can get it in frame. As you can see, I have really gnarled and twisted it pretty badly. So you want it so that it has something, so that when you pull it back, you get it. And it's really hard to explain, I'm sorry. I'll try my best though. Okay, do it by hand. Straighten it out. If you can. And leave, ooh, there's something right there, I don't want to knock it off. Leave that. The tiny little hook that's like on the inside, see the little smaller hook? That thing? Keep that one bent. Do not straighten that part out. Straighten out the big one. So you have this, and we're going to use this as the tab. So what you want to do is you want to have this, it's all straightened out, bend it, and I usually bend it further than I need to. Bend it like that. There we go. And then, I imagine if you have some working wire bendy things, sadly I cannot show you this. I'm just going to have to explain it. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry about that. But what you want to do is take this little prong, and what you want to do is twist it so that it makes a circle. And then that's really it. That's it. And then once you have it, of course it'll go on. If this is the bottom of your hidden blade, you'll want it like that, so that it catches the blade, so that when it moves back, the hidden blade can get out. Of course, the reason that you put a circle on this is so that you can tie your string to it, because it won't work without a string, that's all there is to it. There's really no wrong way to do this. Small paper clip, and I'm referring to the first one, and I bent it like that. So I took the big bend and I bent it forward. And then I just I think I just twisted this. And I just twisted that around. So that's like that. So pretty much I took the big fold, the big hook on the paper clip, I folded it forward, and then I took the little hooky end and I twisted it around, and I pushed it through the smaller end, so that's like that now. Okay, one more really quick tip. I found out that when you snip the end of your hidden blade, it will get really weak, and it'll start bending. Let me show you. It'll start doing that. That's not good. So when you pull it out, it'll be bent. That's no good. But I found out a way that you can avoid that from happening, and if it does happen, you can fix it, because it happened with the hidden blade that I used for my cosplay. And I'll show you how to avoid this. Let me sit you up right there. Let me show you. It's really simple. If I can show you this, you take these pins. Can you see it? Where's the camera? There you are. Take these little pins, and all you do, it's so simple. Just stick them in the end. And then, look at that. You can push it down, and it'll stay straight. Simple. So if you find that your cardboard hidden blades, like a little tippy thing, is bending, put a pin in it. I put 2 in the other one just because I'm paranoid. But just do that, and that'll fix it right up, and it'll stay straight. And you know what? If it bends, put another pin in it. That's the great part about this hidden blade, is that if something breaks, you can take it apart and put a fresh one in. So that's one little quick tip. Happy crafting!